So I said, no, 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 it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling. No, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions. I can't believe you're trolling.
Wait a minute!
Good morning, afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentle people. Welcome back to game number 2 here for the LPL Open Night. Tonight, we have Team UPLIFT up against Precise Gunplay. But before we get into that, I do want to say a huge thank you to all. I've just hit 500 followers tonight here on Twitch, and that's a pretty great feeling for me. It's awesome to know that a lot of the Valorant Oceanic scene support me and are here to kind of join along with the cast and support the Oceanic region. And I never thought I'd be here when I started doing all of this Valorant casting probably about 7-8 months ago. So, no, it's awesome to see you all here, and I'm glad to have you on board. Now, let's just jump into the match. Well, Team UPLIFT, they were formed early in July this year, and I've been up against some stiff competition in the Open League. Coming to this match, they are ranked 20th, and with a win here, they can make their way to 14th on the ladder, climbing their way up. However, standing in front of them here tonight, they will be up against Precise Gunplay, and if they lose, well, they'll be knocked down to 40th position on the scoreboard. So this is a crucial match for Team UPLIFT to be able to take this fight and take it to their opponents. So far, well, Team UPLIFT, they've on a 2-match spree of wins, so they'll be coming into this match with a little confidence, a little bit of a feeling, and prepared to take the fight to their opponents. Over on Precise Gunplay, they are going to be... You can ask me? I'll put my ready in anyway. Teams are about to get ready. Over on Precise Gunplay, they formed for this season of the LPL Open League. Precise Gunplay has been challenging teams from all aspects in the league, from the top 10 down to the midfielders, and have been looking at varying levels of success. And with this, I say that they currently sit 73rd on the ladder out of 82 teams. They have some wins against their name. They've got 2 wins and 6 losses. They unfortunately have lost their last couple of matches. However, before that, they won 2 in a row. So they've got 2 wins, 6 losses, and they'll be coming into this match feeling like they want something to prove, something to show everyone here tonight on stream and to the Open League. Because if they can take this match, they will skyrocket up to 41st, which means they'll be right behind UPLIFT if UPLIFT lose, and they'll be seen eye to eye on that ladder. So it could be a huge victory for Precise Gunplay here if they can knock down a top 20 team. And with that, my friends, we are going into the match, and we're going over to Ascent. Let's jump on our scenes on over there and let's have a look at the players. Good. Okay, so the teams are starting to lock in. Sorry, I had to communicate a little bit there. And we're going to be seeing KOs. At least one's ghost picked on one side, one's picked on the other. So we've got the 2 duelists will be your Collier and Luxie, even though Collier is not directly a duelist player with that KO. KO is kind of regarded as a duelist with the one of your 2 leading fraggers here onto site. So the entire side of... Oh, actually, they switched sides while I was in lobby. Okay, I just gotta switch that overlay around.
Choose your agent.
Bought me out. So, with that, we have a very unusual competition. This is not standard. KOs are not quite in the meta. He's maybe about a 10 to 15% pick rate at best. And both teams decide they're going to pick him here up on Ascent. So that's a little interesting. We'll see how well that plays out and how well they can utilize the capability of KO there. The other interesting pickups as well is on Eximel. Brimstone is another one of those characters that generally only works on binds. You can run him on other maps if you're comfortable, if you've got the strategy for it, but according to a lot of the meta and flavor picks that people love to run, is not necessarily the optimal pick. However, I love to be proven wrong because Brim is one of my favorite characters. Oh, sorry, not Brim. Breach. I always get this wrong. So Breach. Once again, everything's still similar to Breach. He's not picked up a little bit as much, but he actually offers a little bit more than what Brimstone does in this capability. Those flashes especially allow you to push through a lot of these choke points, especially if you're in Garage, for example. So completely ignore my Brimstone talking there. I still miss Brim. I need a buff. Onu's taking a lot of fire here towards mid. He's trying to hope that he's got the allies there to protect him as Konzi's making his way all the way up, gets the flash out, keeping Suki in a little bit of trouble. As Konzi pushes his advantage, he gets a few shots, but he does get the help of Luxy to clean that up. The flash is there to slow him down on sight, but he didn't use that to his advantage. No one swung him from heaven. Cozy is trying to take the shots, but Senzai able to get the shot through the wall. And now XML has to make sure no one's on the lurk, and then he gets taken from behind as he was trying to watch his behind. Now Oni is the last one alive, but gets cleaned up by Precise Gunplay. Now we move into the second round. Very quick round of Precise Gunplay. They had a lot of speed to that aggression. They went straight into mid and started to control the fight. Started controlling their opponents. And, well, they ended up controlling the side and getting the... I don't think they got spiked down, but they did get the victory there. And we're not going to see too much of a rotation out. They're still got up... Still got Doggy here. Uplift is still trying to fight this out. Oni tries to protect his teammate there, but it's not going to be the case. Can we see the turn from there? No, Konzi gets the kill.
Coming back.
And now they've opened up the site. They're going to secure the position, allowing the rotation in. It's going to be up to Suki if he can find himself a kill to at least do some damage to his opponents. KO is trying to lock down that sight line. Gets that grenade off. Unfortunately, that fragment is not doing any damage. It's going to be able to clear up the side a little bit, allow them to cross on over. Luxy comes in out. They know Suki's around him, and he gets the double. So, Precise Gunplay starting off wonderfully. 2 very quick rounds, 2 very seemingly flawless rounds. I mean, only did pick up 1, but only getting 1 kill across 2 rounds is not the start or the feeling if you're Team Uplift. But now they've got the full firepower. Almost full armor across the board. So this is going to be their case that they're going to have to fight back and stop Precise Gunplay. You can already see that KO is prepared to get an idea of where their opponents are. And that's going to completely shut down that breach. So that's going to work out really well. But he's been suppressed himself and also locked down with that concussion and that breach. XML is going to be coming on. Hupski has found the opening frag of the map. And that's what you want to see from your duelist. You want to get that opening frag. You want to give your side the advantage. It's how well can you also capitalize on that advantage. Very here. Unbeknownst to him, there's going to be 2 going to be peeking him very shortly. He swings right. He sees the Rainer and he does get it. Luxy unable to get the kill with the Spectre there. Just not enough damage coming out of that weapon. And towards mid, XML actually pushed and he got killed up on Catwalk, giving Senia and also Hyper a chance to make their way in. And then Oni gets 1, but he can't get any more. The rotate out. Collier's now got himself a Vandal. He's going to reload that weapon. He's going to be spotted out during reload. Suki doing a lot for his team and gets the 3rd. Coming to the 4th round. The firepower is going to be there for Precise Gunplay. And again, this is another challenge for Team Uplift. How well can they continue to hold on here? Managed to take a round when their opponents are at a lesser buy, but when it comes to equal footing, how well can Team Uplift go up against Precise Gunplay? Remember, here on Bind, it's about a 51% favored map for defense. So generally, you do see defense able to take these rounds. Suki takes a lot of damage.
I've got
It
your
does
trail.
get healed up there. The Sage able to help him out a little bit longer. The Seeker coming up through the window. Actually, where is it going? It has... Huh, that's interesting. I've not seen a Seeker get stuck there before. That's because Doggy is all the way up on high. Nero's going to find himself killed down mid, shuts down any kind of rotation coming through the middle. Now it's going to be up to XML, sorry. Don't know why I said XML. It's going to be thrown out percussion. He doesn't land, and nor does he find the shots either to go along with it. Now, Dagger's going to come out, suppresses Suki, as Suki's going to be looking to come on the side. He sees a head and he gets it. He's been doing so well for his team. Can he find another? Yes, he can. And he gets the third again. That is 2 rounds in a row that Suki has protected his team from the disaster that lays await from Precise Gunplay. He's feeling happy. He's feeling confident. He's give the ultimate charge over to the Astra, getting that divide closer to being online. Speaking of online, we do have the Empress and also the lockdown ready from Hyper. It'll be interesting whether they decide to use the lockdown. Usually it is at Garage. I think more often than not people use the lockdown at Garage, but it looks like they're going to be playing with a fake. Hyper's sitting over here on the A side, might be going to try and put the lockdown down, force the rotation, open up the site for his teammates. It should be free and clear. That's as long as Team Uplift go along with the plan. Doggy, he's getting into position. He wants to get prepared. He checks. He sees no one though. And this could reinforce that fake if they're still going on it. But Hyper has now come mid. Luxy trying to make up for Suki finding that kill. Nero, he's on the retreat, but Luxy gets one. Suki trying to find the daggers as he goes up high. He's got no more uplifts left, so he can't continue trying to play with that. Ooh. He knows that there's still more down here. He gets the daggers, and they do miss, however. So now he's only got a classic to deal with. Gonna be up to Doggy to be able to hold on here as he rotates away back to that B side with just the classic. So he gets one. He's going to try and heal himself up, but gets instantly suppressed. Suki is here. He hears the noise, but one comes out of the garage and he gets surrounded by enemies. Now Doggy's got to try and find himself two. He finds himself one. The second one does narrowly escape. He can't find Konzi. Konzi's able to find that kill. And Konzi gets a great flash, locking him down a little bit longer here in Plaza. Now they're going to come on out. He didn't check the corner. They've both run past him. But he gets away. He gets a beautiful, quick no-scope shot to the head on Oni. He zooms on in. He goes for the flash, but he's going to get caught with his pants down because that's not where you should be trying to flash when someone is sidestepping you. Now Zimmel against Apple. Apple's coming up from behind and he doesn't find the shots. He does get a little bit of damage, but doesn't get the kill. Zimmel will be saving the round there for Team Uplift.
Clutch.
Always got to overprove myself.
And with that, Team Uplift take the advantage. The first time they've been ahead in this match. Starting to feel a little bit more and more confident, but Precise Gunplay, they're not down and out by any means. They're prepared to fight. You could see it. It could have went either way at the end. Unfortunately, just not Precise Gunplay's plan. But now we got 3 ultimates on either side.
I'll make that killjoy
The
cry.
lockdown's still available on Precise Gunplay. And this time it looks like they're going to be using down the B side here. Suki, he swings around the corner. He doesn't get the kill, but he does do a little bit of damage and he leaves the scene. Doggy really loves it up here. He loves using that wall to give him a little bit of a edge over his opponents.
You should run.
There we go. The lockdown's being used. It's going to be held into place. And then the Rolling Thunder is going to be used to try and stop that push onto site. Doggy's still up here. He's got 6 seconds that he needs to retreat. And, well, he's going to be caught out. He's going to try and hope to hide up here. But Senia says, okay, someone's been detained. Where are they? He looks around. Oh, he sees him up top. Doggy's trying to hide. He's trying to keep out of sight. Senia can't find him even though he saw his feet. Doggy's still alive. He still stays on point and gets one.
Spike planted.
Oh.
Last player standing.
And with that, Odie's the last one standing. He shoots all around his target and does get a foot, but then he gets turned from the side. So, a little bit interesting there that Hyper decided to use both his Nano Swarms instantly. That's a little bit of funds down the drain. It feels like they've got enough of the lead in terms of economy to just throw away a few hundred credits like that.
Thank you.
But now, Team Uplift, it is going to be 3
It begins.
versus 3 in terms of the round. What can they do here? They've got a full buy, they're prepared.
Knife deployed.
That knife is not going to find anyone. One of the issues that both these teams have is a little bit of, actually not both these teams. Precise Gunplay have a Trailblazer, and they still can gain a lot of information from their ally, for their team. So they're going to be running on in. Only gets
Spike
2.
down A.
He's even going to try and shut down his counterpart so he doesn't get back off the ground. Doggy there, doing a great crossfire. Also, wouldn't be able to do too much more. They shut down Collier finally. And then Hyper was on the retreat, but he's going to get killed by Suki. And that is a clean round coming from Team Uplift. Round 8 as approaches, these teams are slugging it backwards and forwards. We've got Seekers available from Precise Gunplay, which should allow them to open up the side a little bit, get knowledge on their defenders. Whereas their opponents, they have the 6th man and the Astral Divide to try and slow down those pushes. How will they use the Astral Divide? Will they use it early? Will they use it on a retake attempt? Are they willing to give up their opponents the site for them to be able to do that? Oni gets rid of the gun. But they're going to get that ultimate orb. Goes closer to Hyper, so he's going to be able to lock down up sooner. Ximel is going to be looking to get aggressive. He knows that there's a weapon here. Can he find the kill? Yes, he can. Senia goes on down. And with a 2-man advantage, Team Uplift are looking at securing this round. What can Precise Gunplay do to turn this one back around? He's coming around and making sure that no one was pushing deep and no one was there, so they're going to continue to mush it on, but that is going to give away their location. They're all getting into a position ready for this attempt, and they're locked here in garage. You might see Oni's going to be trying to lock down the crossfire. Shortly, he's going to be seeing 3 come all his way. The lead comes on out, gets instantly taken down. They're fighting for it. Suki sees his teammates go down all around him. And they get the last one. Hyper is left alive. He's got 30 hit points and not much other than a dream. Almost got caught with his weapon out. Suki gets 3rd. Suki and Hyper did real well for their teams. They've both been able to clean up 3. It was just that Team Uplift were able to spread out the kills on the rest of the side to be able to clean up those 5. And now we have the Seekers on the lockdown, prepared by Precise Gunplay. This doesn't get you onto site, I don't know what will.
Yeah.
Now they're looking at getting ready. Gonna have Doggy here. He's not gonna be using anything up high. He's gonna be trying to get a slow, aggressive push down the bottom, which should allow Suki to come on in. Flash is there, but they can't really do much of the fact. Trailblazer gonna see 1. Suki comes on around. Was the information there? It was. They can still manage to find themselves a return kill. Doggy's gonna throw that wall up, but he's not going to be able to get that resurrection. Again, he seems to have bugged out the Seeker. The Seeker could just never get to this man.
You should run.
Now the lockdown has been used, but it's going to be used as a partial distraction. As we can see in the middle, Konzi is going to make his way, trying to open up the space, but he doesn't get it. Gets shut down instantly with Nero. Nero keeps an eye at the back in case they are all retreating on out of here. The smoke goes down, but then Senia tried to take the fight before it was done. And he takes a bit of damage from that fragment. He's going to be able to get healed up. And that's going to be in the hands of Oni to deal with the 2 now coming his way. Can Folio do this? Folio's going to be pushing. He gets a great flash and almost finds the 2, but Hyper able to get the kill. Can he find 3 more though? So a tall ask, and well, let's just not ask the man.
Need a drop. Midasi, thanks.
Sorry, I was just reading chat, making sure there was nothing shady and no one needed the banhammer dropped on them yet. So as we come into this, it's another 3 consecutive rounds. Second time for this match. Team Uplift has been able to get 3 in a row. Precise Gunplay haven't been able to string any rounds together since the start of this match. They're struggling to make it their way through Team Uplift as they start to pick up the pace. And already, I say that, they've already found themselves 1 kill. Bottom of mid. But now, Senia gets the return frag. It is kind of a buy round, not a buy round, sorry. It is a eco. The Precise Gunplay really aren't expecting a lot out of here, except to do a little bit of economic damage to their opponents. They've managed to find 1.
Right there.
I'm a little bit surprised they didn't try and go for any other ultimate orbs. Arrow felt. I look away for a moment. He gets another sneaky one here in mid. He's got 11 hit points. He's going to quickly run from that. Doggy should have the heal. He does have the heal. And now Hypo and Senia, the very familiar faces at the end of the round for Precise Gunplay. A little bit quiet. Everyone's waiting. They're holding. No one able to gather
30 seconds
information
left.
on Team Uplift, so they're hoping someone will walk into their crosshairs and they can get that free kill. And he's going to be prepared for the engage. He's going to walking out, might walking down
Shadows
door,
traveling.
and possibly heaven. No, he's just going to use one of the smokes. The breach is trying to put a little bit of concussion. He did check the corner, and Superman gets 1. Senia gets a second.
I
For the third, he's going to go for the plant. Now, Doggy and Nero are going to have to try for the retake.
Spike planted.
What can Senia do here? Can he find 2 more? Can he? Oh, he sees the head. He gets it. Can he get the ace as well? The wall is up. He has to go for an ace and then some. It'll be very difficult as they start bursting down. He hears both the gunfire shots, so he still knows that 2's down. He avoids the blind. He's got a paranoia himself. He throws the paranoia. He gets 2. He gets the ace. But can he get the 6th man? He's holding. He's holding. And he gets it. That is 6 kills for Senia. Against all odds, he somehow gets 6. The plants and the rounds. And look at that. Beautiful paranoia there. Opening up the space, allowing him to get that double.
No charges.
Whew. Precise Gunplay there. They steal the round from Team Uplift. And with that, Senia, he starts making his way up to the top of the scoreboard. He was at 5, now he's at 11 kills. It was close to the bottom, now he's nearing the top. And Onzi can't deal with Suki. Suki managed to find the shot, takes a lot of damage. They're going to wall it up so they can't push him, and Suki gets healed back up. And on the other side of the map, they're going to be looking at starting to push on into the A side. Going to be up against Oni, and Oni, he's been great with his utility when it comes to the flashes and fragments. He's going to throw out the damage, causing him a little bit of issues down in the place. Luxy, over on the other side of the map, causes Suki to go on down.
Shadows traveling.
With the smoke going down towards mid, it's going to give them the capability to start making their way through and control some of this and dictate the pace. Nero, he wants to fight if anyone comes his way. But he's going to start backing off here. He doesn't feel confident. He's not going to go retreat to the safety of his ally. Great paranoia again from Senia. Able to get another kill. Oni is currently by himself on the side. He gets hit. They know he's here on the side. He's hiding. He's keeping. He does eventually reveal himself. He gets 1, but he does eventually get turned out. He almost found himself a second. If he did, that would have evened up the scoreline for Team Uplift. But Team Uplift are now down by 1, needing to find themselves 3 to pick up the defuse. And he's going to be holding down. He's going to be getting that crossfire. Apple should have a Nana Swarm up onto that spike. They're trying to fight him, but they're taking a lot of time. They're running out of time here. They just don't have much more seconds to deal with before that spike is going to go off. They're looking around. They drop down in health. Archer's peeks, gets a kill. They're not going to check, and then he will go down. There's just too many locations for Team Uplift to have to deal with.
Standing.
And Senia, no!
Before the switch.
He ends up going down, taking another death to his name. It was the lowest kill on the board. He still is the lowest, but it could have been 5. But luckily they still have the finance to buy up this round. Suki's going to be picking up an operator, so you might keep an eye on him at the start of the round to see if he can find himself a cheeky kill. So, with that Dark Command, with a little bit of knowledge that there are someone, especially that jet down towards mid, and they should have been keeping an eye on focus on the opponents, so they might suspect that that is an operator play. Gonna swing around, he sees the arm, but he doesn't find the shots. However, Doggy is able to clean up one in garage.
You should run.
Slow's gonna come on down, it's gonna slow the aggression a little bit, but Conti's still coming on out. He does get hit with the rolling thunder, but then only doesn't take his capability. This spike gets taken down, and Suki cleans him up from behind. They're still trying to fight on through, making sure they can't push that smoke, holding them up, but Konzi's able to start cleaning that up, opening up the site so they start making their way on in. Can find himself one. Can he find himself a second one? He does! The spray control is there. Konzi's all alone. He wants to try and get this round. He does shut it down, but Kao's now in his ult. He's in that down state. And then Konzi gets another. It is 1 versus 1. Who will come out on top? Can Konzi pick up that 6th round? Can he put this even?
30 seconds left.
Reload. Nera's going to rotate around.
Remaining.
That's 3.
And he does get it. He gets the 4th to equalize the match. Woo.
Switching sides.
And with that, we enter into the second half. Both teams showcasing their offensive and defensive capabilities. And now they switch on over. How well can Precise Gunplay hold off the assault that Team Uplift will be wanting to give them? Now, we're going to be seeing kind of your typical play. You've got just your, not Sage, you've got your Killjoy going to be walking down the B side, being that anchor, and they're going to free up Konzi to deal with the mid. You got the 3 over towards the A site, which is going to be the site that's looking to be hit by Team Uplift. They've been acknowledged by the KO. The KO knows that there was 2 down that side. He's prepared for the fight in the middle. He sees one. He's just going to back off to the next corner. He's still taking a lot of damage. He throws the fragment and lands and retreat a little bit more. And now the smoke's coming out. But Senia, he wasn't able to find the kill. Nera's going to be pushing on in. He's still trying to go for the right click, and he does eventually get it. He's only got 3 shots left. And he's still flashed. But he does get it killed by Ximil. Ximil does see them hiding behind that corner. Speaking of hiding, down here in hell, Luxy is trying to find the kills. He finds himself one. He dismisses to give himself a little bit more room to allow his teammates to come in. But their teammates are still so far away. He's locked in this corner as they start pushing him. And he still manages to get another. But he's able to equalize it for his team.
Last player standing.
But then Konzi says we are done with that, leaving it all up to Doggy to have to deal with this onslaught that's coming at him. He sees where the 2 are. He's only got 5 shots left. He's got 2. He's trying to retreat and run away, but he can't get there. And he looks like the knife was coming out from Hypel, but Konzi stole the kill away. So with that, Precise Gunplay again take the lead. They haven't had it for a while. They started to claw it back, and they're now taking it off Team Uplift. And with the eco round coming up from Team Uplift, I say that, but they're going for the buy here. They don't want to allow Precise Gunplay to get a free round. This could catch their opponents off guard here. It could be an interesting little tactic here as they come with the offense. Suki's going to be looking at staying towards garage, maybe try and pull a rotation around the site to free up over the A site. And can't he find the kill here? Will it be going the way of everyone else? The head was lined up, but Conti couldn't land it, and Doggy gets the kill. And Team Uplift completely catching Precise Gunplay off. They did not suspect that. Senia is up high. He gets flat. He sprays, but it's not enough. He goes on down, leaving Luxy alone on the A site. The push is starting to come on in. Damage going up to the back, making sure no one pushes in from that heaven, but Lux is hiding in this corner again. And he's going to be able to capitalize on 1, but he can't find the 2. The spray control was not there.
One enemy remaining.
Putting down the spike, almost got caught out, but Doggy was there to protect his fellow teammate. Is now Hyper,
Spike
the
planted.
last one standing. They don't know where he is. Suki's trying to get a little bit of knowledge, trying to information. And once this turret goes up, they know his location. Suki's going to be able to come in from the lurk.
Placing alarm
They're
bot.
going to try and find this. He swings down and out. He gets the kill as they're trying to take his turret. Nero gets the kill. And we are back to a 7-7 scoreline. Precise Gunplay completely did not expect that round that was coming at them from Team Uplift.
I should probably place some stars in the astral plane. I should.
Round 15 has approached us. We're not going to be seeing anything ridiculous coming up. Precise Gunplay, they're just going to take the eco round on the chin and then go full buy up next round. See what they can do against their opponents. Luxie's going to be holding deep. Look at that. And he gets himself a new classic after doing a few shots there. Limiting his ammo. Ruining the world's economy. And Doggy has got himself a Bucky. And this could be disastrous for Luxie. Because Luxie wants to be the one that's taking these close angles. Span all through. And somehow Luxie avoids everything. Including the fragment. They completely suspected someone to be in that corner. It's not going to be the case as Alexis quickly rotated out, narrowly avoiding all that utility being used by Team Uplift, which has been so much at this stage. Now they're going to start charging down Catwalk. The noise is going to be made. Collier's going to be prepared. He's only got a classic to his name, however. That classic right click can be absolutely disastrous. The Bucky is not going to be used effectively. The dismiss from Luxie gets himself on out. He avoids going on down, but he can't get that additional health. He doesn't have the capability to dismiss if things go awry, so he's going to retreat, allowing Sanaya to be there to cover his rear. Luxie trying to go for these ridiculous jump shots. And here's this Marshall on the other end trying to do the same. Now Piper. Hype's going to give a little bit of information away, and now the smokes come on down. Hype has to pretend to be the scary force, but Sanaya coming on in, able to do what? Trailblazer able to find two. The spike has gone down, and now they have to come back up the stairs to get it. Omni, he needs to get in there. He gets the help from Suki, protecting him from the flank. Now Omni is going to throw out Scorp down. He runs into the corner with only a dagger. Can Suki get it? No, he can't. And Precise Gunplay, they turn back around and they find themselves a kill. Round 16, these two teams are starting to slug it out. No one's grabbing any momentum in this half. When a team's supposed to be on a buy, the other team forces it or takes them out. But now we've got a full set of weaponry coming out of from Team Uplift. That's Gunplay, however, looking a little bit rough around the edges. Alexis is going to have a Spectre, so we might not necessarily see him initiate onto a site. He's going to be trying to continue to play this close angle, because that will be where he gets the best value for his weapon. Flash coming out, slowing down that push in mid, allowing him time to retreat. No one else going to be coming up to try and cover that mid ground, so they're prepared to give up that mid. Rotate into a position where they can easily swing to help out the other defenders if possible. They're not prepared to take the challenge to team up with. Onzi and Upsuki, sorry, are going to be butting heads very shortly, but Oni's here also on the backup if required. And Suki comes on out, the spray is there, and unfortunately, Oni couldn't find that kill. He needed to be able to swing in there with that jet. So a little bit of maybe a miscommunication there where they didn't swing and push in at the same time. Ends up being a little bit of a disaster for Team Uplift, but they get the return frag towards mid. But Sanaya was there.
30 seconds left.
Okay, he knows something's up. Does he still suspect it? The fake went out from Sanaya. Dougie's up high. Oh, he sees the head, but Sanaya didn't see it. He's gonna go for the run, and Dougie gets it. 2 versus 2. Up the stage. No, he can't. He's up the resurrection and the heals. He throws the resurrection up. Now it's just up to this, but they need to get in there. The lockdown's gonna stop them picking up the spike and planting it. Hyper, he's on 6 HP. He needs to survive, and he does. There's no way that happens, but it does. They still don't even try to put any pressure on it. There was no call out that there was damage was done. They needed to charge that down and find the kill. So again, there may have been a little bit of a miscommunication so that they couldn't get in there and find that killjoy. That was almost a round that was solidified in Team Upward's favor, but was pulled out of the bag thanks to Hypel. Yeah, Luxy. He's been playing very defensively, but this time he's stepping up with the operator. He's going to be watching that retreat, and boom, straight to the head. Eximo hits the ground. And now Luxy will now have to retreat back into the back. Lines. He's relocated. He's repositioned. They do have flashes available from Oni. They're trying to dry peek this with Suki. And he just gets planted to the ground. Luxy's not having any word of that from his opponents. Smoke is going to be used. He sees the crossover. He almost gets the shot. Look, he's going to be pushing up. Fonzie did find his engagement first, but didn't shoot. Sanaya with a great paranoia. He knows one's around the corner now, but he wasn't able to fully capitalize on that paranoia. But he's here. He's prepared. He finds the shot hiding behind that pot plant of doom as he goes on down. They know that Killjoy should still be over the B side because they haven't seen that Killjoy retreat, and Killjoy has been that anchor as they push on in. Hypel has backed on. He's waiting for the help from his teammates. He's not trying to take the aggression. And again, that's the second time we've seen Oni completely forego continuing checking that angle, runs down the stairs and gets killed. Precise gunplay. Now have pulled out 3 consecutive rounds. This is the second time they've managed to do so against their opponents.
Alarm bot out.
Uplift, they're starting to fall under the weight of precise gunplay. And look at changing things up a little bit. They're moving over to the B sides. They've got the Rolling Thunder. You might see this used to storm the front. Also have the Astral Divide. How will they combine these two ultimates in the space that they need to get it here on the point?
You are divided.
There we go, the Astral Divide is used. But Hypel is still going to be able to peek this if he so desires. And the Fragment's going to push him off the line. You're going to see Doggy. The Astral Divide was not quite used to the greatest effect. You needed to lock off those angles a little bit better.
Planted.
Or at least keep someone covering that position. This Fragment was not used to shut down the entirety of that corner. Luxy's trying to find himself a little bit here as Nero. He's going to be keeping an eye on anyone coming through catwalk. Great paranoia from Sanaya. Sanaya's going to push on. He finds the first one, but he finds the firing sword there to back him up. Suki tries to get the kill, but his spray control's not there. Now he needs to find 2. He finds the one, the flash. He retreats. He knows the shots. Can he get the kill? He cannot. Fonzie pulls out the classic, gets the triple click, and he should find the defuse here. With that, another round going in favor of precise gunplay. Team Upward struggled. They created the opening. They didn't use the Rolling Thunder against the defense. The Cosmic Divide was used quite well to walk down Plaza, but still gave the capability to swing in from the beast boxes, like the defender side boxes. The Fragment wasn't on point, and that was kind of the undoing of Team Uplift's assault that round. Luxy cleans up Eximo, so no Rolling Thunder again for this round. There's going to be 2 ultimate charges that are going to not be going his way. Luxy's still keeping an eye down on mid. Hoping he's waiting. He knows that there's a gun right there sticking, waiting from here in the courtyard. He throws out the Leer. Give him a little bit of an eyesight down long. Only wants to try and fight this. He throws out the flashbang. The flashbang only flashed himself. Luxy's still able to hold on to position. Konzi is coming in to try and help this one out. Might run into the way of Luxy very shortly.
One enemy remaining.
There we go. Luxy with the help of Sanaya gets the double towards Folio.
Miserable criaturas.
Match point for precise gunplay. Tactical timeout coming out from Team Uplift, hoping to continue to stop the momentum. This could have been, I think, would have been better used a few rounds earlier, just to give them time to have a little bit of a breather before they came into the point where any round they lose from here on out is going to be going downhill. They do still have the Rolling Thunder available from Eximel, but the rest of the ultimates aren't nearly coming online for Team Uplift, where you've got 3 ready from Precise Gunplay with 2 more about to pop online. Going to be very difficult for Team Uplift to be able to turn this game back around, because they are actually going to be able to get a full buy. They do have enough funds. The utility might be a little bit hampered. The Sage is... he's not going to be able to pick up his wall. He'll be able to get a slow orb, so the wall's not going to be available to try and secure these plants, or at least lock down a point. So there are utility shortages for some of the Team Uplift players. And with that 60 seconds that have been down and out, has Team Uplift been able to get enough of a breather to start pulling back in? They need 5 rounds consecutively. They need to do what Precise Gunplay has just done to them, but on offense, which is going to be even more difficult because this is known as an offensive-sided map. As they will come on in, Oni's going to get spotted out by that turret. And now the Rolling Thunder is going to be used. It's going to be used to the back side as they start pushing on in. Hyper is still concussed. He's still waiting. He's hoping no one comes and checks him out, and no one did. But then he uses the nanoswarm enough to lock down that catwalk so they couldn't come on in. So that's why they weren't checking him out. Konzi comes on in with the flash, but he hasn't been able to secure the kill. The work from Sanaya is coming. He's got the paranoia if required, and the relocate if things get too dicey. Gonna wait for these smokes to dissipate, and once they do, gonna be looking at them coming on in. The paranoia's gonna make sure to clean it up. Anyone on the catwalk so they don't get hit. The operator comes on through, trying to find themselves a cheeky kill onto site. It's not gonna be the case, but they're gonna lock them down for a few of the utilities unavailable. But Luxy's still finding kills over and over again. Oli is trying to come on in. He is one of the last 2 remaining for Precise Gunplay in this round. Can they secure the match right here? It looks like they might be doing it. Suki is trying to keep Luxy off guard, trying to keep it on point, and he does! He gets the 4! He keeps Team Uplift still left in the game, and my god, you 2 are both going to get banned. You guys are just harassing each other. So, ban. Ban for both of you. Get out of my chat. I do not take toxicity directed towards people
Thank you.
nicely. I don't mind if it's against me. I can take it, but when you start taking it against each other, I don't care if you're friends. I don't want that in my chat. So, Team Uplift need to find 4 more rounds. Luxy taking a very aggressive angle with the operator once again and able to clean it up this time. Relocate behind generator, hoping he'll find a kill. And if he doesn't find it, Collier's here to swing, so he's there to protect him. Oh, he gets the double collateral! And he goes for a 3rd. He just barely missed it. His classic is not there. Collier with that swing up top, which is what you expect, does get it. And now Team Uplift, they've only got 2. Swings on over to the Vandals. Luxy is looking for more as the Popsy Empress is continuing. Coming up from behind is Konzi. But Luxy goes in deep. He almost finds it, but Konzi does. And there we go.
Defenders
Precise
win.
Gunplay. Finish out the match, picking up the last round, and, well, Precise Gunplay, they now move to 41st on the LPL ladder as Team Uplift unfortunately now fall down to 40th. It is a huge loss for them here, taking the L against Precise Gunplay. So thank you for these 2 teams having me. They put on a bit of a show for us there. And I want to thank you for all joining in tonight. Been a pleasure having you all along. I hope you enjoyed the cast. I hope you enjoyed the teams. Thank you for supporting the Oceanic region. If you want more, stay up to date with LPL_play. They do post out when any of us community casters go live. They also do all the tournaments for you, such as the Valorant Oceanic Tour. They do have a few other sideline tours, like I think it's the Legends exhibition matches on Monday, Tuesday, and so on and so forth. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are. Stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.